Hello everybody, Katie Jones here, naked winemaker from the south of France, and I'm just standing. Hi Bernard, great to see you. Good to see you, DJ Wood, Gareth Hall, Red Brick House, lovely to see you. Look at this view, just look at that. Oh, life to the power of food. Oh, it's good to see so many of you. Just look at what I've been looking at. So I've literally just been standing here for the past 10 minutes. Evening mark. Looking at, just taking in this view. And I know I say this every time, but it is cloudy up here today. Every time I seem to do a live, it's cloudy, so it doesn't help with the signal. Hi Brad, great to see you again. So I hope it's clear. Could you put some bells on the screen? Put some emoji bells on if it is nice and clear. See if there's any bells there, clear as a bell, or put the thumbs down if it's not clear as a bell. But good to see you all. And here we are at our exciting Sunshine After Rain vineyard. As you can see, I've got a bit of a grumpy Jean-Marc over there, but we'll go and speak to him in a minute. He's just connecting something up. Excellent. So it looks like it's quite clear at the moment. So I'm just going to probably not move too much, but just talk to you from here. But we will actually go into the vineyard. So let's just set the scene, shall we? So Gareth Hall, great. That's lots of bells. So that makes me feel a bit more confident here. So I'm actually standing just above the vineyard, and it's this vineyard that is the heart of the Sunshine After Rain project. If you remember, I was runner-up in Winemaker of the Year at Naked this year, very exciting, and I was allowed to make my dream wine. So my dream wine, as you probably know by now, has to be old vines. Here you can see these lovely, lovely old vines here. And the old vines and Fitu, so they're my two big passions. And I thought, okay, what can we do to make the Fitu really, really special for the angels? And in actual fact, what we came up with was that we're going to make the Fitu, but according to the original recipe when the appellation first came out in 1948. So actually going back in time, but it means that we can add Macabeu, which is a white grape, to the red grapes of Carignan and Grenache. So just really, really excited to be able to redo that ancient 1948, it's not that ancient really, is it? But that old recipe, the original recipe for the angels. So we will be making the wine, well, basically, hopefully we'll be picking about 2 months, a month, 6 weeks time. So we'll be making the wine shortly, this vintage, and it will be released next year. So, and I'm still talking with Naked, that you can't reserve it at the moment, but if you join my group on Naked Wines, there's a group called Sunshine After Rain. If you join that, then all the information concerning the wine will be in there. Beth, great to see you. I hope you're going to make it down here, Beth. Really hope so. Right. So let's just set the scene for those of you who are not sure where I'm talking to you from. If I pan round here, I'm actually looking in the Perpignan direction. So have anybody been to Perpignan? Know that area? So we've got Perpignan over here. It's about an hour's drive. And behind Perpignan, I've got the wonderful beaches of Collioure, Banyuls, Port-Vendre, and then Spain, literally into Spain, and Barcelona. Vivian, have you got the sweets? Barcelona is only about 2.5 hours from here. So just panning around, great to see you, Karen, as well. Just panning around. So that was the sort of Barcelona direction. Oh, it's quite dry up here. And over there you can see the cliffs of Van Gogh. Behind that is the Mediterranean. So the Mediterranean Sea. Bonjour. The Mediterranean Sea over there, behind those rocks. Again, it's about an hour's drive, and we've got the beaches. You may have heard of them, like Le Cat, La Palme, Fitu, Port-la-Nouvelle, Barcarès, Canet Plage perhaps, that's all over in that direction. So now we're looking towards the Languedoc. So we've got the Languedoc here, and the town in that direction is the town of Narbonne. And that's about, well, Vivian, you have got the sweets. It's the town of Narbonne. Again, it's about an hour's drive, but you can see it's a bit misty, but you can see this wonderful valley. So the valley here, and just right in the background is the village of Toucham, and that's where I live. So I've lived in the village of Toucham for over 25 years now, and I know why I've lived here for so long. When you come up here in the evening and you just look at this view, it's just like, wow. And then turning around here, Carcassonne, in that direction. In front of Carcassonne, we have the Montoche, or the Toche mountain, rising to 900 meters there. Looks a bit like an upside down jelly. And then coming around, we have the direction towards Foix, the Pyrenees. So here, really the foothills of the Pyrenees. And I think, I haven't got my glasses on, that might be the Caribous Castle. C'est le château de Caribous, là? Ouais. Wow. Yeah, so on the first little hill is a wonderful Cathar castle, Caribous. And then turning around, we've got a bit of a grumpy Jean-Marc. And that's it. We've done a full circle. This is the old bergerie. So it's old stone shepherd's hut that was in the vineyard, would have been used for goats and sheep previously, and then just did all the way around and come round. But we've been doing so much work in this vineyard since we last saw you, and this sort of stone road here didn't exist last time I spoke to you. This was a pile of stones. Now we've had the digger in. The digger's been around the whole outskirts of the vineyard and has actually flattened it. And it's flattened it so that we could actually try and get the electric fence in to prevent the wild boar coming and nibbling at your grapes here. Because already we're not going to get that many grapes because of the old vines, but we didn't want the wild boar to come in and nibble. So in order to protect them, we put up this fence here. But it's been so difficult. Yeah, Vivian, can you send me the ice cream over here to France, please? We've got to beat the wild boar. Anybody want to put some emojis of the wild boar up on the screen? I see Beth's already done it. So this is what we've been doing. But this is the soil. I mean, it's not just like knocking in sticks into a nice Leicestershire deep, dark soil. This is the soil here. Just piles and piles of rocks. Oh, that's another one. There's piles of rocks. And literally those rocks have come out of the vineyard itself. So let's go, if I dare, go and catch up with Jean-Marc. He's been huffing and puffing a little bit, and I've heard a few mares coming from this direction as well. Oh, thanks, Karen. Look at all of those wild boars. So I still haven't made it across to the UK. I'm planning on coming over in August now. Fingers crossed that I can actually get back to Ashby de la Zouche. Anybody from Ashby de la Zouche on tonight? It is lots and lots of hard work. It's incredible the work that it is in these vineyards. Literally because of the stones, because it's on a slope, so the whole vineyard goes round this little hill. We've got some Grenache here, and then that's hairy Grenache actually, Liardonnais, a bit more in the Napa. Yeah, it is absolutely good. Oh, good to see you, Jen. Napa, yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous, but it's very wild. It's a really poor agricultural area. Oh, Di, you're there from Ashby. Oh, Di, great to see you, friends of my mum and dad. Brilliant, lovely to see you. Electric fence, I know, I'm not, well, actually I can touch it because that's why Jean-Marc's been huffing and puffing. Because, let's have a word with Jean-Marc, perhaps. How are you, Jean-Marc?
Not well.
Not well. What's happened?
I buy this today and this adapted.
So you bought this. What did you buy? This, that. So Jean-Marc bought this today, and his batteries va. Il te demande si tes piles sont épuisées.
Si je suis connecté,
Oui, voilà. Tes piles sont un peu.
ça ira.
So he will be connected soon. Yeah, his batteries are a little bit flat at the moment, but he bought this. Et ça, c'est quoi, en fait?
En fait, ils ont livré 2 câbles, et il en faut 4.
Oh, right. So somebody very kindly delivered this to us in Tucson today from the shop about 20 kilometres away. They delivered it, but they've only given us 2 clips and we need 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Et j'ai essayé de bricoler quelque chose.
So Jean-Marc's trying to make 2 more or trying to sort it out.
Mais il y en a un qui est plus petit, c'est rentré, l'autre ça rentre pas.
Oh. So that's not going to happen. So, shall we?
Non, ça va venir.
Ça va venir, ouais. So, peut-être, yeah. Has anybody got? Oh, somebody wants an Astrid Jones T-shirt. Don't know about that, Nigel. Can you take your T-shirt off and give it to Nigel?
No, today.
Not today. No, he's
No,
not going to do
not the
anything
moment.
today. Somebody else loves your T-shirt. Brilliant. Right. So, Jean-Marc, would you just have a couple of minutes just to explain what you had to do on the work here? I know you want to get on with your electricity. Yes.
C'est le bazar.
The bazaar, I know it is. So we can't move too much because the signal's brilliant here, so we can stay here a little bit. Yeah, have a glass. Il te dit, mais prends un verre de vin et t'arrêtes.
No, later.
Not now, later. Yeah, he's in serious mode. Right, Jean-Marc. So this looks like, when you look at the fence here, it looks quite simple and straightforward. But how long has it taken you from the beginning, so flattening all of this, to put this fence up around the vines?
Il y a 3 niveaux de fil pour pas que les sangliers passent.
So let's have a look at the indeed. So there's 3 wires on the fence to try and stop the wild boar.
Et donc là, on a environ 500 mètres de fil à chaque niveau.
So, and it's 500 meters. 500 mètres, no, God, 500 meters to go the whole way around the vineyard. So they've got 1 kilometre and a half of wire already to go on it. How many posts? Combien de poteaux? Combien de... Oh, it's not on, thankfully.
150.
About 150 posts. So 150 posts, 1.5 kilometre of wire.
Et donc ensuite on a fait des portes parce actuellement il y a 4 petites parcelles. Donc il faut qu'on puisse entrer dans les parcelles. Donc on a mis des portes pour pouvoir entrer. Donc quand on va venir traiter, il faut baisser les fils et après les remettre.
Okay. So if you remember, Angels, there's like 4 little plots of vines, 4 little tiny vineyards. That's one there. And then if I just pan around slowly, this is another one, starts there. And then if you go further down the hill, there's 2 more at the bottom. We're not going to go down there today just because of the signal. But that made it more complicated for Jean-Marc to actually get this fence up because he had to leave like gates so that you could actually get into the other vineyards. And so the gates is basically, c'est pas une porte, c'est... He's got his sandals on. Oops. It's a bit prickly. So yeah, to get into the vineyard now you have to take the wires off. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, they're sort of hooked on. The wires are hooked onto the post, so you have to take those off if we want to get in. Et combien et en fait, juste pour les cailloux aussi, parce que la dernière fois, c'était une montagne de cailloux ici.
Ouais. Mais là, pour pouvoir mettre les fils, on a aplani. Et puis, pour pouvoir l'entretenir aussi, on a enlevé toutes les broussailles qui étaient autour.
So, since the last time as well, this used to be like a pile of stones. I know it still looks like a pile of stones, but this is a 2 days' work of working with the digger. Is to flatten the top of the pile of stones. So, yeah, or just step over it. Not with a tractor. You can't step over the wire with the tractor. So here, if you see, here it's quite flat. So 2 days working with a digger to flatten the top of the piles of stones. But just look at all these stones. that's our soil basically here. That is the soil in the sunshine, well, in all of our vineyards. So, and that was 2 days' work. And then combien de temps pour mettre le fil?
Pour le fil, à 2 personnes, on a mis aussi un peu plus de 2 jours.
So 2 people putting the fence up have taken 2 days.
A little more.
A bit more than 2 days. And it was really hot as well, wasn't it? Was it as hot as in England though? In the UK it's been... How hot has it been in the UK? I'm waiting to see. But here, last week, what was the temperature here when they were putting in the posts, 150 posts? 35. So 35 degrees here. I think it's probably quite similar in the UK as well.
Mais pour travailler, c'est dur.
It's really hot, yeah. So we do, actually, people working in the vineyards now, they start at 6 and finish at 1.
Maintenant, il commence à faire jour à 6 heures.
So it's light at 6. So people working in vineyards tend to get up at 6 and then finish by about 12:30, 1. It was over 30 degrees. Karen is telling me it's 31 degrees. That's in Liverpool. Vivian, not quite sure. Where do you live, Vivian? 31 degrees. 32.2. Gareth, where was that, Gareth? So it's been really hot. It's been as hot as it is here. Right, well, we've looked at the fence. Let's so basically you've done all that work and now it doesn't work because you can't connect it.
C'est que je vais te piquer tes écouteurs pour le brancher.
Oh, do you want my... No, get off my headphones. He's going to nick my headphones to try and do this. No, you're not. You're going to show us perhaps some grapes.
Tu vas voir
How about we? Now, so this, watch me go for it.
C'est pas branché.
C'est pas branché, right? We know, unfortunately, it's not on.
So, demander comment il faut faire.
Yeah, no, Nick is not with us tonight, but off he goes. So, 32 in Essex, Heathrow Airport. That's why it's so precise, was it? So, just coming down into this top vineyard here, let's have a look how your grapes are doing and what stage we're at. So last time when we came in, they were really, really, really tiny. So here we can see little tiny bunches. So in French, the word grappe, which sounds like grape, is actually a bunch. So la grappe is a bunch. There you go. Learned something new. Let's have it. This is a macabre. How do you know that's a macabre?
Par rapport aux feuilles, mais ce sont des petites souches, de tout petits raisins.
So he could tell it was macabre just by looking at the leaves.
Donc ici, c'est une parcelle qui est très... Il y a beaucoup de diversification, il y a des grenaches, des macabeux, du rouge, du blanc. C'est très mélangé.
So it's all a bit mixed up, is what Jean-Marc's saying. Well, I'm just looking at these macabre grapes. Somebody said, Karen said, why don't t'as pas des fils dans le, well, je pense le Diane, mais dans le pick-up, t'as pas les fils de batterie là pour.
Et après c'est toi qui pousses pour descendre.
Non, mais t'enlèves pas la batterie, mais les pinces pour recharger. No.
Je vais regarder, il faut que je trouve une idée.
So here we are. Look at these grapes here, and now we're waiting. For the grapes to change colour. You can see they're still very sort of pea green and quite hard skinned, so now we're waiting.
Là, nous sommes ici à peu près aux alentours de 350
mètres
d'altitude.
Up here, the vineyard, Sunshine After Rain project vineyard is about 300 metres high, so it's one of our highest vineyards.
Et donc là, c'est pas dans les premières qui vont mûrir.
So it's not going to be the first ones to ripen, and hence it's not going to be the first ones that we're going to pick. It's probably going to be some of the last ones that we pick here. Just look at that view. On peut voir un autre cépage. Là, c'est le macabre, donc c'est là. Oops. Yeah, they all look a bit battered. They're tiny, aren't they? What's that?
On est sur des grenaches.
Grenache. So really tiny. If those of you who've been following my rambles, like these are they're old vines. They're getting up to 100 years old. Jean-Marc's got a telephone call.
Sorry.
Non, mais c'est bon. C'est moi je t'ai mis mes appels vers toi. Ah, c'est ta sœur. D'accord. Hi, sister. So let's have a look. But look how they are here. In other vineyards, the branches almost be touching each other, whereas here, look at that little one there. Anybody want to adopt that? Oh, here we go. Here's a Grenache. Oh, he's gone already. That was a Grenache. Oh, just look at the view and the colours.
Là aussi, nous sommes sur des grenaches et là, on passe sur un macabeu.
So this is how do you know this is a Grenache? So
La feuille.
a Grenache, and we know
De
that.
ce côté, c'est plus.
Oh yes, it's better on this side. So some. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. So some Grenache grapes. So they'll be red. They'll probably be red. So waiting for those to ripen here.
Là, c'est un macabeu.
And here's another Macabeu.
On voit les feuilles. Et là, on voit les.
And here you can see dried. Is that from the wind or the drought?
La
Or the...
sécheresse, ouais,
And that's another problem that we've got. It hasn't rained for months. La dernière fois qu'il a plu.
Bah, ce sont des toutes petites pluies, il y a quelques millimètres, et puis ça sèche avant de
So the only rain we've had has been a couple of millimetres that hardly touches the ground and then just evaporates off. So it's been so dry, and it means the vines are
moins de la moitié de ce qu'il fait, non, pas l'année dernière, mais normalement.
yeah, so we're less than half the rainfall of a normal year this year.
Une année normale, on a aux alentours de 500 millimètres.
So we'd normally have about 500 millimetres a year.
On doit être tout juste aux alentours de 200.
And this year we've only had about 200. So it's pretty dire down here, and we really do need rain. And you can see we call it stress, and I hate the idea of these vines being stressed, water stressed. But see here, so this would be, you can see some of the leaves here are already starting to curl. So we desperately need. Can't you water them, Jean-Marc?
Ici, la végétation ne s'est pas trop développée, donc on
Yeah.
n'a pas beaucoup de raisins, mais c'est encore raisonnable. Il y a d'autres parcelles qui craignent davantage la
Yeah.
sécheresse.
So this one's standing up really well actually to the drought conditions, because they're old vines, their roots go really long way down, so they can get what moisture there is a bit further down in the soils. And you can see there's not, what I mentioned before, there's not an enormous amount of foliage and leaves here. So it's not the worst hit vineyard. The younger vines that we've got, some of Jean-Marc's vines, not only do you get hit by frost, I don't know why I'm laughing. No, he got hit. We've had everything. They say farmers are never happy with the weather, but we were hit by frost. Jean-Marc's vineyard was hit by frost in April. He lost about 60 to 70% of the harvest already. What's left, he's got a wonderful vineyard where the rock is, those of you who followed where we do the rock tastings, and that is really suffering from the drought. And so we're just crossing our fingers that there's going to be rain and that those grapes are going to have enough leaves left on the vines to ripen the grapes. So it's all drama down here. I don't know, you have to be really chilled and relaxed to cope with it. So okay, so I think, have we seen?
Je vais essayer de brancher la batterie.
Yeah, you go and try and turn it on. I'm going to get out of the vineyard before you turn it on. Yeah, he wants to get back to getting that back on. But thank you so much for joining me, just having a little peek at the vineyard here. And next time I'll do a Zoom, probably the week after, not next week, the week after. And we'll do a Zoom then, and then we can start thinking about the label design for the Sunshine After Rain. So if you've got any ideas on label design, what should it look like? Perhaps I could get some suggestions up for you. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone then? I'm not quite sure where he's gone. He said, shall we turn the battery on? And he's disappeared. Just see if he's coming back to show us something else. I'm not sure. But one thing here, just from seeing where he's gone to, is it smells absolutely gorgeous. So he's gone up to the car. He's off like a rocket, I know. Perhaps he's got some wine in there. Over there, but yeah, he's just like, bye Jean-Marc. Perhaps I meant to follow him. Well, I was saying that it smells absolutely gorgeous down here. It smells hot, it smells dusty, stony, but then you've got these wonderful wild herbs because it's all been cut back, and juniper berries as well. Oh, I heard a car door. Because it's all been cut back. The smell is just absolutely wonderful, and it's actually not too hot. Defo wine, I hope it is. T'emmènes le vin, c'est ça? No, no wine. I think, Karen, you inspired him. He's going to essayer de bricolage, do it yourself, shop. So he's going to try to, and I'm just going to nip over the fence. Let's have a look. So I think I might be here for some time. Any electricians in the audience? Any angels?
Non, mais là, c'est pas ton électricien, c'est le bon câble qu'il faut.
You just need the right size cable, like my headphones. Tu veux mon... Bulldog clips, yeah, lots of ideas here from people what we could use. Yeah, we really, an electrician's daughter, Karen, are you? So that's exciting. I just see what happens there. And also, next time, I think we might have a little puppy. We've got a little puppy coming, a little Cairn Terrier, coming at the beginning of August as well. So that'll be really exciting. So I think I'll leave... Ça marche? I think we'll leave it there. And... see if Jean-Marc, and then as soon as Jean-Marc's got it done, I'm going to put a little message up to say it's done. And ça marche?
Non.
Ah, non, mais le fil marche. Pas est-ce que ça marche?
Non, pas encore. C'est bien.
Non, mais c'est bon. Je pense qu'on va te laisser travailler. Moi, on va dire au revoir.
Au revoir tout le monde.
And
merci pour votre soutien.
Thanks for all your support, he says. Jean-Marc, thanks for that moral support on getting this actual fence lit now. On dirait lit live. On dirait peut-être qu'il va pleuvoir, non? Avec le temps.
Bon, on l'espérerait, mais...
Yeah, it does look like it might rain. It is covered and it's sort of a sea breeze. But anyway, so thank you very much for joining us. Our little insight into the Sunshine After Rain project vineyard up here above the village of Tuchong in the Languedoc. And we're going to leave Jean-Marc to get on with that. And I will see you very soon. If you sign up, sign up to the Sunshine After Rain page, group that is on Naked, or just follow me on my wall, and then we'll give you information on the next Zoom that's coming up. Rain dancing, tout le monde te fait.
Pour savoir si j'ai réussi à le connecter.
Ouais, but so next time we see you on the Zoom, we can find out if Jean-Marc if Jean-Marc isn't on the Zoom, it means he's still out here sorting out the fence. If he's there, we'll find out if he's actually got that working or not. See you soon, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Bye.